we are working out is getting the benefits, our benefits from our natural resources. Somehow we are not getting that now from the utilization of the lake water from by the power plants. So that's puts a limit there. Now, if you have such program, much needed nowadays is livelihood. That's the only thing that will trigger economic activities there.
What about the
Livelihood.
business sector? How are they participating in your efforts?
Business sector will increase once livelihood, once people gets more income. Now that they don't have, then I don't see any increases in business sector. You cannot put up businesses where if the people are starting to buy for that business. So let's have give them livelihood, then business sector will follow.
What is the condition of the protected areas? I mean, the deforestation in the protected areas. How much is deforested? How much needs to be done? And are there many cases of titled lands in these protected areas? Like in Laguna Lake, you know, almost the whole watershed areas around the Laguna Lake are titled now, and I think it is the biggest challenge for the government and you to rehabilitate the watersheds, and it is very costly. It will be very costly.
The status is very alarming, environmentally degraded, and there's no intervention coming. On land use, we are very lucky. We don't have that much titled land. It's mostly inheritance based on declarations. So we don't see so much problem there. But like we said, we are clannish people. It's very, very hard to get in there. To tell them, I mean, this is government property, that protected area there. The status of the watershed is, in fact, one of our students are doing GIR, Government Innovative Report, on illegal logging. And I don't have with me the figures. I'm not a forester, but I do have the figure how much. It's running almost about 40% of the watershed are gone. The four major supplying the lake are almost clogged on the outlet. That's why we have perennial flash floods in the low-lying area. Erosion, heavy erosions are experienced. They say it was calculated about 101 tons a day eroding to the lake. It's very severe. The state of the environment, the watershed, it's very, very alarming. It needs, in fact, we need to plant trees yesterday. We need to plant trees yesterday. And it didn't happen.
Just for those of you who don't know, the Governance Innovation Report is the final project of our Masters in Public Management students, and they usually do it for specific problems or issues that their LGU deals with. And I'm proud to say that Lanao MPM is already at that stage of doing their final projects, and we will graduate them in April. I'm meeting them later to find out what the problems are, but we will decide the graduation date. There will be a sesquicentennial class together with Nueva Ecija, La Union, and the Rockwell program. So we actually have 4 sesquicentennial graduating classes for our program. We need to close actually, unless there's maybe one more, if there's any one more, but we need to close. Tony, microphone please to Ms. Lysaga.
I just wanted to say in closing, no, that we had a short conversation before the discussion started, that the Manila Observatory is very much open to taking this forward with you po and the School of Government, and that we are establishing a hub in Ateneo de Zamboanga as well as Xavier and Ateneo de Davao, and we feel that this would be a very natural synergy between the work within the School of Government and the environmental risk management that we are doing. So we're happy and hope that we can move it forward together with the School of Government and the local government of Lanao. So thank you very much po for your talk.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for all of you for attending this. Thank you to Pip. This was an amazing discussion. I thought of very real issues and problems, and how the local government of Lanao is grappling with this and trying to address it. Actually, systematically, I think it's a good story. We need to follow that story, follow it through, to meet the mission that Father Nebres so emphasized passionately. We are not solving poverty in this country. As Pip showed to us, this is a problem of poverty, and it needs to be addressed, and they're trying to address it, and I think they deserve our support, and we're certainly with them. Although I told them, in the end, this is yours and not ours, and we're only there to help build the institutions. When I teach, I've been teaching for over 35 years. My priority are always my students and the individual students. But when I started teaching and taking over, and when I took over the School of Government, I began to have a different outcome indicator as well. My students are still very important to me. So Pip and I are very good friends, and he can run to me for anything, and I can ask him to do things that friends do for each other. But my more important metric as Dean of the School of Government is a Lanao del Sur that is, vibrant, that is economically prosperous, that's able to solve its age-long problem of poverty while keeping its culture, as beautiful and as vibrant as it is. So, Pip, Father Ben, maybe since you were here, we're giving okay. But Father Ben is here as well. Maybe Father Ben, because you won't be here this afternoon. You're flying back na to Marawi? Anyway, you have a meeting. But you will not be here this afternoon for the plaque giving? Oh, he'll be here. Sorry. But in any case, if you're not here, we'll just give it to you now. But we'll call. Ateneo, eh.
They dressed more formally in those days. It's a graceful
voice. Thank you, and we hope to see you at 1 o'clock. Announcements?